Hello beautiful people, welcome back to Jamaican Cuisine. This is Nessie. I hope you're doing okay with the quarantine. Right now there's no solution other than isolate yourself and pray and enjoy the company of the ones you love. Okay. That said, today I'm going to make two different fish. One of them is fish fillet. This is fish fillet, and this is the one with the head on it. Now we Jamaicans, we like our fish with the head. We want to see what we're eating. I'm not saying anything is wrong with fillet, but we like our fish with the head. And this one is a fillet. Now I'm going to make stuffed jerk fillet fish. So I'm going to make stuffed jerk fillet fish, and I'm going to make stuffed fish. So first, let's tell you about my ingredients. Now, this jerk sauce is only going to be used on this fillet fish. Over here, I have my butter, and it is separated into half of tablespoon each. This is crackers. It's Excelsior crackers. You can get this at Publix or the international stores. This is finely shredded cabbage. This is chocho. I'm sure you have not heard of chocho. This is what the chocho looks like when you go into the store. And you will get this at Publix or international store. And this is what the chocho look like when it's peeled and sliced. So this is my carrots, and this is my pepper, yellow and red, and it's just for flavoring. It's not hot pepper. In here I have chopped onion and scallion. Now in this little dish I have a couple different kind of seasoning all mixed together, and this is just like a half a teaspoon each. So I have my pimento, which is allspice. I have a little bit of red pepper. Now a lot of people, when you make their fish, especially Jamaicans, they like a little spicy. You don't have to do spice if you don't want spice. Okay. This is my garlic powder, and this is just the oil to spray the bottom of the pan. Here is my adobo. I use a half a teaspoon of adobo. There is black pepper. I put a pinch in, and this is my onion powder. Now I put a pinch of these, maybe half teaspoon and less, in this container, and then I stir it up. I also put a little bit of thyme, dry thyme in it, and stir it up. Okay, so all these ingredients are going to be added to the jerk fish, except for this seasoning, because this has a little bit of adobo, and adobo has a lot of salt. The jerk sauce here, it has some salt as well, so I will take this from my fish. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead right now, and I'm just gonna go ahead and when you put it in the oven, when it's all done and it's all wrapped, and when you put it in the oven, the fillet fish, it's only gonna be in the oven for half an hour, and this fish with the head and the eyes will be in the oven for 1 hour. Now I'm putting my jerk season on my fillet fish, and I'm not using a lot, okay, because it is salty. I'm putting some on the top portion of it, like that. And then once I've done that, I rinse my hand a little bit. And now I'm going to put my other seasoning on. I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of butter. I can cut it in two. I'm going to put 2 crackers, but I'm going to put the crackers underneath. Okay? I can put 2, I can put 3, underneath. Okay? Then I'm going to sprinkle a little cabbage on, little carrots, little pepper, and this, as I said, this is not hot, it's just for the flavor. And then I'm going to put a little onion. That's ready to go now. Everything. One more thing. My chocho, I'm going to put a couple pieces of chocho in there. Put about 3 pieces. If you have more, you can put it in. It's okay. So, and because the jerk sauce is salty, we don't want to put any additional spice on it, except like onion powder. This is garlic powder. We can put a pinch of garlic powder on it. Oops. We can put a pinch of garlic powder, so we'll have the flavor, but we won't have that salt. Okay? All right. So we're going to wrap it now. We're going to close it. Then we're going to close our fish, and we want to close it in a way that the juice does not escape. And here you are. So it's ready. And now this is ready to go into the oven. And remember, the fillet, when you make the fillet, it's only half an hour in the oven. You turn your oven on to 350, let it get really hot, and then you place this in. Okay, so now we've done the fillet, the jerk stuffed fillet. Now we're going to do the stuffed fish. Now, the stuffed fish, I'm going to put a little bit of this concoction inside here. And if you notice, I'm using a spoon because I don't want my hand to get all messed up with this. Okay, that. So I'm going to put 3 crackers underneath. It's about the same. It's with the fillet. The only difference is the fillet is with the jerk sauce. The jerk sauce only. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of cabbage on the inside. Put a little bit of this sauce, this seasoning on the inside as well. I'm going to put 3 pieces of chocho on the inside. A few pieces of carrots, all on the inside. Put a little bit of onion and my green onion in it. Now, this has a lot of room inside. If you want, you have a choice. You could put the crackers on the inside, or you could put it on the outside because there's a lot of room in the inside. Now I'm going to use my butter. Butter in 2, and then put my butter on the inside. Okay. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of my red pepper. Excuse me. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of my red pepper on this. Sprinkle a little more sparingly on the outside. Okay, and now I'm going to wrap my fish. Okay, I'm going to take this side. It doesn't really matter how you wrap it, you just want to make sure your juice stays inside. Okay, and if you notice, when I fold it, I put this part on top instead of down. Put it on top, there's less chance of your juice leaking out. And now, just wrap it and then you just close it. And you do each of these in the same order. So I'm going to spray my pan. My pan is hot and ready. I'm going to spray my pan with a little bit of olive oil, okay? Okay. And then I'm going to put my fish in. This is 3, so each pan can only hold 3. One's going to hold 3, one's going to hold 2. Okay. The fillet is only going to be in the oven for half an hour. Okay. But the fish with the head on and the eyes are going to be in there for 1 hour. So right now, I'm still putting the rest of my regular fish with the eyes on, the head on. I'm putting this in here. Okay, so in half an hour, I'm going to put my fillet in because the fish with the head takes a little bit longer. They're bigger, they're thicker. The fillet, they're just thin. So those will take only half an hour. So I'll check back with you. Now it's half an hour since the big fish with the head has been in. So we're going to put the fillet in now. Space is limited here, but find a room to put it. Okay. So we're going to put this in. Okay. So in half an hour, that should be ready. Also, I'm going to make some corn and some cauliflower to go with this. With this, you really don't need any carbohydrates because the crackers are in there. Let's wait another half an hour now, and then dinner should be ready. Okay, our fish is ready. So we're going to open it and we're going to serve, okay? The crackers are underneath. So you really don't have to use any rice or potato because your carbohydrates is right there. And here is your vegetable. So this is your jerk stuffed fillet fish. Okay? How does that look? Good. Okay. So show you on the inside. You have all your seasoning on your inside. And there's your crackers. Okay. I'm gonna put you some. You can put whichever vegetable you prefer. Corn, cauliflower, broccoli, whatever you like. This is looking great. Good. So dinner is served.